So this video will contain some spoilers. For those who do not want to be spoiled, please X out of the video, and for those who do stay tuned, who do stay, please please subscribe, like and comment on the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Hello everybody. So today what I'm going to be talking about is the new season 6 uh episode 1 and 2. So what's the episode 1 and 2 about is meeting the new Alicorn, or the new baby Alicorn of Shining Armor and Cadence. Now what I kind of what was kind of interesting about this episode was how how powerful the new Alicorn is, how powerful like her magic was, and as Celestia said that her powers were more powerful than a newborn Alicorn, which kind of says a lot, considering from the babies where Pinky had to babysit the cakes, the baby cakes, and how Pound Cake, I believe, was able to produce all sorts of magic, like levitation and going through hammocks. I mean, not hammocks, cribs, with just ease. And as we know, that Twilight wasn't even able to hatch or levitate an egg or anything like that until she passed her entry exam. So, anyways, after they after that, the introduction of the new Alicorn, the new baby Alicorn. They discuss on preparations for the crystallization. Now, as Spike explained it, that the crystallization was I guess a tradition, or like a ritual type thing, where every any pony that has a new I guess a new filly or a new baby that comes around, they have like some sort of ceremony celebrating for them to be as a citizen as a citizen for the Crystal Empire. And as Spike also mentioned, that it has been many years that they had a new baby princess, I guess, in the kingdom. And it's been such a long time that the rulers had this kind of celebration. So it had to be a very huge thing. And as season 1 goes on, at the ending, the alicorn, the baby alicorn, is taken up is pulled apart by Pinky, and then it starts crying, and then the crystal heart shatters. Now, when that moment came, I had goosebumps all over me. That, like, oh my gosh, how easy was that to be destroyed, especially from a newborn alicorn. That shows how powerful her magic is. That she's able to destroy a very powerful crystal or amulet. And so yeah, that's basically the end. That's basically was how it ended for part 1. Now, from part to part 2, we're last off on the crisis of the Crystal Heart Shattered, and they discuss on how were they able to fix it, or if it was possible. And during that time, the force field or the shield that was covering the Empire disappeared, and all of a sudden, like a huge winter storm came a brewing, because since the Crystal Empire is in the north. The shield was protecting him from that. And since the Crystal Heart isn't there anymore, or is shattered, the the uh, the barrier isn't there anymore. So then we get a brief discussion on how the weather in the north isn't the same as the rest of Equestria, and that got me thinking how like I've always wondered why hasn't the Everfree Forest expanded, or as we know that from the season 4 openers, the only reason why it was expanding is because of Discord. But for so that means the Everfree Forest wasn't expanding. But as we know in the human world, or in our world, forests expand every single day. They try, like sometimes you will see flowers or grass coming out of the roads, or like abandoning buildings covered with vines and grass and moss and all that. But in Equestria, it's kind of different because it doesn't seem to expand, even though it grows on its own. Especially the weather, where the weather is able to escape easy. But apparently it did escape, because apparently this kind of weather is uncontrollable, somewhat similar to the weather in the Everfree Forest. So something tells me that it has expanded, and in some way, shape, or form. So after that, Luna and Celestia go out and try to fight off the weather, I guess. Even though they're losing against weather. So, anyways, also in the part one of the new season episodes was where Starlight had to re meet her childhood friend, Sunburst, which apparently Starlight thought he was a great wizard and all that, but to be honest, he wasn't. He wasn't that at all. He was just doing that so he wouldn't be embarrassed, or d- be disappointed that he wasn't a great wizard, or even a great magic user, since Sunburst went to the same school as Twilight. And further on, we learn is that Sunburst is a doesn't know a lot of magic, but he knows a whole knowledge of magic. Meaning he knows multiple many spells, but he doesn't know how to use them. So towards the end, they towards the end of season 2, Sunburst figured out a spell that was as old as the Crystal Heart, and they decided to use that spell, and also tried and using the crystallization to restore the Crystal Heart. And towards the very end, we meet Twilight's parents, and meeting up with the new baby Alicorn, and they named the Alicorn Flurry Heart, which it was named after the disaster that happened. This episode was for me, it was maybe a 7 or 6 or 7 out of 10. I mean, the whole story, the whole episode, the whole 2 episodes were just about introducing into the new Alicorn and destroying the Crystal Heart, and trying to find a solution to it, and that's basically what it was all about. And there was some good parts, and there were bad parts, and there were some hilarious parts, especially from, I guess, Pinky, where the Alicorn was on Pinky's face. That was pretty hilarious. But overall, this episode was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't great as to my opinion, but it was good. It was good. So I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all later.